What you do not identify, you cannot confront. And what you don't confront, you cannot conquer. Cameroon.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle,
This is LNB. We learn, we earn, and we flex.
Back it up, my niggas call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, bitch.
Hello.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
We are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, there won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr.
Yes.
Kwame and Sam Hart. Put your hands together.
Becoming a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's not a function of your nationality. It's not a function of gender, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have mobile money and my 72-year-old mother can send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence and impact anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
A powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Howard.
If you want to influence and impact anybody and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence or impact anybody. That was COD 2022. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Family Meeting. And I'm happy to be here. I almost did not make it. You will not believe. I didn't sleep yesterday. So I was working and I also had to make a trip. So I flew into Lagos today and I got home. I needed to rest because, of course, I won't be able to teach if I didn't rest. A part of me was saying set an alarm. Not that particular, there's still a couple of hours before the family meeting. I can do it. Let me just take a short nap. And that was how I got tricked into sleeping off. And I was hallucinating, dreaming, and having fun. I did not even remember where I am. Thank God for people in the studio that came to wake me up. And, if not, I would not have been here. But somehow I know that tonight is a day to destiny. The things that we're going to be discussing and sharing are going to be pretty crucial for your growth in your online business. We started a series 4 weeks ago. Wow. Already a month. So this is the first month. Tonight's lecture is going to mark the end of the first month because we would have been doing this for, okay, I think that's good right there. We would have been doing this for 4 weeks by the time we're done today. And I've really had a very nice time teaching. So before we get into tonight's class is going to be a lot more practical. And I intend for everyone to be able to get a deliverable, today, something that you can go and practice before the next 1 week when we're going to take things to another level. So for our journey, we're going to be running how to make or build a business that pays you an average of $10,000 online. And this journey is going to take us 1 year. Does not mean that you start making money after 1 year. No, it means that there are things you will need to learn, that the process of the learning will take 1 year. There are people who would start making money from what we are going to discuss today. There are people who would make money from what we have discussed in the last 3 weeks. So whatever level you fall into, all right, there is something for you. Let's do a quick mic check. I forgot to do this. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, and there is no sound or whatever, please give me 111 in the comments. Okay, either you're on YouTube or you are on Zoom, any of the YouTube channels, because we're actually streaming from 2 channels at the same time, and we're also on Zoom at the same time. All right, so you can hear me well. So for the people who are on Zoom, I want you to rate the quality of my sound between 1 and 10 from your own perspective. How is the sound like? Okay, from your own perspective. Fantastic. So let's do the same thing on YouTube, on all the channels. What is the sound quality like? Okay, there's a 10, fantastic. Okay, so the quality is good. So please be my, because I noticed, I think it was 2 weeks ago, when I was still shooting at the studio downstairs. I think we're going to return to the studio downstairs from next week. There was this humming sound that kind of plagued our presentation all through the day. But today, I just want you to have the best while we go on a journey. So those of you on Zoom, I'm going to be needing volunteers as well today. So you'll be volunteering for me on Zoom, and I'm going to be using you as a case study to teach other people. On YouTube, just do me a favor, like the video and click on the share button and just share this video somewhere. Somebody is going to learn something and be happy and grateful to you for sharing this with them. Okay? So before we get started on today's session, I want to quickly go over what we have discussed so far. So I'm going to start from the very beginning, which is the first week. We are going to be going on a 52 weeks journey. And on this 52 weeks journey, I'm tempted to read through all of the titles for you, but that's going to take some time and we don't want to do that. So let me just reveal it at the end of every class, what we're going to be discovering or discussing every week leading up to the 52 weeks. So family meeting is for you if you are a member of the LAP, all right, or you also want to become a member of the LAP. Joining LAP is now easy because we have a free option. So you can start for free. So it's no longer money that should stop you. All right. And then we have the premium option, which gives you a lot more perks. So many things and benefits on the premium package. So if you are a member already, maybe since 2020, 2021, 22, 23, I didn't think anybody joined in 2024, but then, or maybe you just joined in 2025, the family meeting is the mentorship program where I guide you through building an online business that pays you an average of $10,000. It is not just affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is one of the vehicles we're going to be using, even though I'm going to lay more emphasis on affiliate marketing, but it's beyond it. And like I said at the beginning, affiliate marketing is not sharing links and trying to dump some online courses you know nothing about yourself just in the name of I want to make sales and chop commission. No, that is a wrong way to do affiliate marketing. And that is why even the people who made money yesterday are no longer making anything from affiliate marketing today. There are a lot of people that are broke, busted, just because they approach online business like a side hustle. They approach it without a plan. They approach it without a structure. They approach it without a system. So we are correcting that. And that is why I'm beginning the foundation from the right things that you need to pay attention to in order for you to be able to build a paying business. All right. So let's keep that in mind. And we began with the mindsets. What then is the mindset of $10,000? We asked the question, why? See, making money requires that you take some actions. Some of those actions can put you at the right place at the right time, because some of the big, great things that happens in people's lives happen because they were just up, I want to say lucky, but fortunate, let me use the word fortunate, to be at the right place at the right time. And not just because they're the right place at the right time, but because they're also the right person. Because you can be at the right place at the right time and you are not the right person. And there's another level. You can be at the right place at the right time, the right person, but you need to do the right thing. So these are 4 key components that needs to play out for you to be able to get the kind of results you want, for you to be able to, for you to happen to life and not life happening to you. I'll give you a very good example. There was a young lawyer several years ago, it's like over 30 years ago, in the city of Lagos. Phenomenal, brilliant lawyer. But he was broke, didn't have money, he's just trying to start his life, and he was meditating. And while he was meditating, he felt in his heart to get up and go to a certain popular hotel in Lagos. So he took off, got into some bus or bike or something, and then went to that hotel. He didn't enter the hotel because his heart didn't say go into the hotel. He was just like dress up very well and go and stand in front of the hotel. Now, he's at the right place at the right time. So how do I know? He said in his story that just a few minutes after he got there, a car pulled over and there was kind of an argument between the people who are inside that car. And it caught his attention. So he started paying attention to what was happening in the car. So eventually they opened the car and a white man and some black men came out of the car. And there happened to be some kind of tussle between these black people and this white man. So he paid attention to them, was listening to the conversation and the back and forth, the argument and everything. And then it dawned on him that they had invited the white man down and they were going to scam him. It was the days that 419 was just beginning. There was no internet in those days. I'm talking the 80s. So he was at the right place at the right time. Because if he had been at that hotel in the morning, those men would not be there. So the place is correct, but the time was not correct. But in his case, he was at the right place at the right time. All right. So there are some of you, the big break that you're supposed to have, the place that it happened, you were there, but you left before the time. Hi. The place that it was supposed to happen, you found your way there, but you left there before the time. So he got the place correctly, he got the time correctly, he was there, and he saw an event. So when he saw an event, he decided to approach them and find out what was going on. So the moment he got there and was like, please, gentlemen, what is going on here? And the black people was like, what is your own? Who invite you here? I mean, like, can you please leave us? Was like, no. Now, this is where the third thing happened. He was the right person. Remember, I said he's a trained, brilliant young lawyer. So he said, no, I am the legal counsel to this man, to the white man. So he said, I represent him, I'm his lawyer, so I would like to know exactly what is going on. So when the white man saw that somebody had come to his aid and he's talking, the white man sort of allowed him. And this guy began to talk to these guys. And when they discovered that person we want spoil market don't come, all right, the guys decide to leave the man and they allowed him. So he was at the right place at the right time. He was the right person, and then he did the right thing because he went to talk. Because he could be the lawyer, he could be at that hotel, which is the place at the time when the event was happening, he was seeing the events, and then he is a lawyer. He is who he's supposed to be, but he didn't do anything. So there are people who attend meetings or classes, they were at the right place. The time the class was happening, they were at the right time. They were even the right person, probably made note and everything, but they didn't do the last one, which is they didn't take action based on what they saw or what they just learned. There are people today who are going to enjoy what I'm teaching, but you will not do anything about it. You are at the right place at the right time. You were even the right person But if you don't do something, you don't get stuff. So most times we just limit things that we are being at the right place at the right time. Yeah, what if you're not the right fit? This is where personal development comes up. All right. What if you are the right person, but you didn't do nothing? All right. So it changes a lot of things. Now, the white man appreciated this young lawyer and they exchanged contact. The man went into the hotel. Of course, they spoke the next day and the man traveled. The white man traveled. They didn't reach out to him. He couldn't reach out to them. About 3 months later, he got a package. And the package includes an invitation by the company the white man represents, because I think he's a top executive in their firm. And they were looking to expand into Africa. And that was how the man almost entered one chance. And this lawyer saved him. And they invited the guy to come to the UK. And they also announced that he's going to be their legal counsel for every activity they do in Africa, not only Nigeria, any black nation. And they announced the kind of package of payment that he will be getting. It's something that even the son that owned the chambers where he was working have not smelled that kind of money. And then they also had booked a first-class flight, a return flight for him. He said since that day, he had never stopped flying first class. And that was the breakthrough that this man has. If I mention his name, a lot of you are Nigerians who know him. He's a pastor. He's a politician. He was once a running mate to the late Buhari. Some of you will probably know what I'm talking about. Phenomenal guy. Because he was at the right place, at the right time. He was the right person, and he did the right thing. Some years ago, 2021, somebody invited me for a program. All right. If you're learning something, please put the word value in the comments. I can see it. All right. Someone invited me for a program. It was my PA then, and it was like, there's this event coming up that I want you to attend. I was like, I don't like going out. It was like, nah. You have to go to this one. I said, why? I said, because it's a big shot. It's this, is that. And then he said, your friend will be speaking. I said, which of my friends? I said, Vusi. I said, okay, if Vusi is speaking, then I will go. I said, how much? So said, I want you to get the VIP ticket, which was a lot of money. It was hundreds of thousands of naira. We paid for the tickets, and then I was at the right place at the right time. I was the right person because I had knowledge, I had things that I've done, I had abilities, I have skills, I have a lot of these things, all right? So I have something to offer to almost anyone, yes? So I'm in the room where the action was happening. So there were people from all over Africa and people from all over the world who are causing major changes. Maybe their personal brand is not popular, but the impact of what they are doing is felt by everybody. So I was at the right place, at the right time, I was the right person. But guess what? I sat on the table that I was given. I didn't talk to anybody. When people greet me, I just say, good evening. And then I'm just looking, just enjoying the atmosphere. So after the event, the person that invited me came back and said, so how many people have you met? I was like, me meet for why? I mean, like, why should I meet somebody? I was like, no, that's the purpose of coming here. I brought you here because I know powerful people are coming and you also are a VIP. Hence, you should be able to meet with them. Just talk to somebody for Christ's sake. I beg you. I said, okay, I will try. So I will go look. I will now try to scan who looks like $1 billion here. So I will approach the person. When the person wants to look at me, I will turn back again. I was so shy. I'm still working on myself, and I know I'm going to improve very soon. I went for an event over the weekend, and there were a lot of interesting people that I wanted to meet. I did not talk to them. We were staring at each other. So I still have that wahala. I'm working on it anyways. So long story short, this my person that invited me dragged me by the hand and moved me to go and start introducing me to some of the people she had already met. So I found myself in a gathering of about 6 men. And the smallest of them, please listen to this. The smallest of these 6 men said what he's working on because we're introducing ourselves. So the first person introduced himself, talked about what he does, The rest were like, oh, that's nice. They quickly exchange cards. Yeah, I'm working on something in that area. I'd like to reach out to you. So the second person did his own. I was like, yeah, very nice and stuff. So the smallest of all of them said that he's a venture capitalist, and the round that they are raising currently is 400 million US dollars. So they're like, oh, and then it was my turn. All of them now turned and they looked at me. Oh God, quickly, what will I say? Oh, whatever. So I thought about, should I say So I just said, I'm a teacher. So, oh, really? What do you teach? And stuff. So I said, yeah, I teach digital skills, online education, because I believe if we're going to change Africa, we first need to change its education. And a lot of the people from Africa or of Africa are being taught the wrong things. So we're changing the narrative. We're sharpening the mindset, and we're giving people digital skills that can give them opportunity to compete with their counterpart all over the world. I am a believer that an average African who is 18 years old should conveniently earn $1,000 every month. And so that is what we're doing. My dear, all of them pull out their cards. They started giving me. They were asking for my own card. Did I even have card that day? Yeah, I think I went for some cards. So we exchanged cards. Like, let's talk. Let's talk. One of them said, let's have coffee this week. I've been wanting to reach out to Africa, to reach out to young people and stuff and all that. So thank God I'm able to say something. So from that place, I was able to get quality relationships. But guess what? This was 4 years ago. I have not reached out to one of them since then. Not one. So I was at the right place at the right time with the right people. I was also the right person. They loved what I was doing. They wanted to partner. But I didn't do the right thing. So this is where I want to put the anchor. As your journey progresses, you're trying to build a business, you're trying to get some of the right things in place, please realize that you have to close the loop. And in closing the loop, it means you have to find out what exactly is my role in this whole thing. Yes, I'm at this place. Yes, it's the right time. Yes, I've worked on myself, but what do I have to do? So you need to be able to ask yourself the question. So one of the most powerful tools you have is your ability to ask questions. So let's keep that in one hand. Now, on the first week, we talked about the $10,000 mindset. Number one, it is possible for you to earn $10,000 easily. You can earn it per day. You can earn it per week. You can earn it per month. We're not doing per year yet. That one is too far. It's too small for you. So you can earn it per month, but you first need to believe that you deserve it. That's number one. Number two, you need to be able to activate your personal recognition system for that amount that you want to make, which means what would you do with that income when it comes? And how we achieve that is by asking the question why 3 times minimum. So I want $10,000 weekly income or monthly income. So why do I want it? Which is what will I use the money to do? So I write 20 things. That was the assignment I gave to you. 20 things that I want to do with it. Then each of those 20 things, I will run the question why on each of them again. So why do I want to do number one thing? I'll write that reason also. Why do I want to do number two thing? I will write it again. And I will write it for all the 20 reasons for wanting $10,000. Then I can now decide to stop there, because at that time, some clarity will begin to open. At that time, some things will begin to pop open in my head. But I can go crazy and run it one last time. So that second reason you have written, you now ask the question, why again? Why do I want this, or why this? Answer it for all the 20 again. Something is going to happen to you that you have never experienced before. For most people, you discover you don't really need the amount of money you are trying to make, because there is no purpose for it. But for some of you, you will realize how important that money is. But here's what will happen. It will activate your ability to recognize opportunities that can bring that money to you. How do I mean? If you have ever been given Ashwebi before for an occasion and you feel that pattern of design of that Ashwebi was unique, the moment you hold the Ashwebi or you saw it and you felt it, all right, you will begin to recognize that Ashwebi on people's neck everywhere. Now, is it that they also went to collect that pattern and that design from the place you went to collect it at the same time they started wearing it? No. The reality is they have always been wearing that pattern and that design, but you never recognized it because your personal recognition system for that clothing pattern had not been activated until the day you held the Ashwebi in your hands. True or false? Now, if you're talking about a car, let's say a car brand, because this happened to me, what year was this? 2016, I think it was. I wanted to buy a Benz. I loved Benz because my dad used to like Benz. So I wanted to buy a Benz car. So I had found this CLS 550 or 500 it was. That time that I wanted to get was a beast kind of, it was a Rolls Royce kind of Benz. It was a very unique Benz. But I couldn't find any. I went to Tinkan where they bring all the cars into Nigeria, by sea. And we looked everywhere. The one we find was not clean enough. So as we're going, I bumped into a Lexus I'd never seen before. Took my attention. The guy there quickly took me inside. Honestly, put sound system. He said, Chairman, this thing fit you. This car was made for you. Long story short, I told my friends that went to look for the car together that, have you seen this car before? They said it's unique. They have not seen it before. I said, I've not seen it before too. I think we should get it. We'll be the first person to drive this car in Oshogbo, Osun State, Nigeria. So said how much? The guy mentioned the amount. I had the money. So I said, give me. So we finish the payment, we collect the car, and we start cruising. We got into Oshogbo in the night and we slept. The next day was Sunday. I went to church. I didn't know how to drive, so I didn't drive the car to church. So my friend came to pick me with his own car. So we went to church and we finished from church. On my way back home, ladies and gentlemen, the car that I felt was unique, I've never seen before, is new, is whatever. In between church and my house, I saw 4 different colors of the exact car. Did you get me? I saw 4 different colors of the exact car. So it means those cars had always been in town. They have always been driving past, but I never recognized it. The same way, the opportunity to bring money to your pocket had always been there. See, in your city where you live, there are things you could do that will bring those millions of income to your pocket, but you never know that they exist. Let me shock you. There are relationships in your life, people you know already, that knows you, that you know them, who have opportunities that can make you millions, but you guys never talked about it. You might even be kissing each other. They could be that close to you, but they have information. All right? They have access to things that could change your financial story. But because you never talked about it, you couldn't recognize it, you never even know that it existed, just like the Ashwebi. The person had always been wearing that pattern, but you never recognized it because your personal recognition has never happened. So this would activate if you do this assignment. What money do you think you want? Put any amount there. It's between you and God. God sees your heart. Now, write 20 things. A lot of you will have problem in writing 20 things because you write an amount, but before you get to number 20, you will run out of what you think you want to do with that money. That's already an indication that you may, So, it is very important to run that particular exercise. So that helps you to answer the question, why? Excuse me, because that is what prepares you for the businesses, opportunities, the things that you're going to be doing in order to get what you want from life. So we establish that an average person should target a $10,000 income. If you're already doing $10,000, it's time to add 1 0 to it. Go for 100,000. If you're already doing $100,000, add 1 0 to it. It's time for a cool million. If you've done $1 million before, add 1 0 to it. It's time to go for 10 million. So this principle works at every level. Even if you want to make $1, the same principle works. Okay? So decide the amount, do this exercise, activate some neural pathways in your mind. Your mind is powerful, ladies and gentlemen. It is powerful. It shapes everything you do in your life. You can get down and you are moody, you're feeling sickly, you're feeling tired, and nothing seems to be making sense to you. You just can't explain how you are. And then your phone rings, and you pick the phone and you see a message, which are digital code, ones and zeros. And you look at that message and your mood changed. You that you were tired of life, you jumped up, you were fired up, you were happy. All right, you started to, that's how powerful your mind is. One simple message trigger you and shows you that even though you were down, you have capacity to be up. Even though you were feeling dull and tired and confused or whatever negative emotions it is, you have ability to jump up and be happy and create things and do amazing things. So that is how powerful your mind is if you train it the right way. I do my own mind training because in my personal journey, just like your personal journey, there are things you want to do, but you have not been able to figure out how to do it. There are even things you're trying, but you kept on failing. All right. So there is this need in your life to get something done, which you have not yet figured out how you will get it done. So we will face this kind of situation over and over in life. Because somebody said life is one giant loop of problem. You are either in problem, or you are about to get into problem, or you are just coming out of problem. So it's one giant loop. So nobody is truly free. As you finish one, that victory creates another one naturally. All right? Unintendedly. It creates a fresh one. So you have to keep, as long as we are here on this physical planet, we have to keep on solving problems. We have to keep on getting things done. So you need a formula that can help you navigate. All right. So I do a lot of mind work for myself. How did I get myself into this? I don't want to blame myself. I messed up. Yes. But mess up, don't mess up. What then do we do? All right. How did I get here? What did I miss that brought me here? If I go to do that thing that I miss, is it possible that I will get myself out of this mess? All right. Is my current situation a function of my inaction? That is me not taking responsibility for some actions. So I ask myself those questions and I start to find a way. All right. And somehow I begin to recognize things around me that could have get something done for me so easily. There was a time last year I was so stuck, I was just laughing. Me, I like to laugh. And if you have been my student for a while, I will tell you, you must have learned that I say, learn to laugh at your situation first. Because he who laughs first wins the race. When you laugh at your situation cannot laugh at you. Nobody can shame a comedian that already laugh at himself. He has made himself a joke. So no matter what, you cannot shame him. So your situation cannot shame you if you are not packaging, if you learn to laugh at it. So I just begin to laugh. All right. While I was laughing, I just got an idea. I know somebody. I know somebody. I just carried my phone, sent a message to the person. How you doing? The person was like, Sam, it's so good to hear from you. I said, yes, so it's so good to hear from me too. Please, I have this challenge. And I just remember that you have something that could take it away. He said, Sam, name what you want. Consider it done. I make I name. So I've been here wondering, fighting for days. And I've always had this person in my corner who could Do wave a wand and stuff will go. So if you have financial problem today, there are people already in your network who could do something. They may not give you the money, but they have a connection to something that aligns with your skill, that aligns with who you are, that can bring in that money that you need. So the challenge here is recognizing them. So this was what we talked about on the first week. In case you missed it, you want to go back to it and go through that 3 hours lecture. Is deep like crazy. All right. So the mindset is important. When we activate our personal recognition system, then the next thing is that money that we want, that income that we want. I call it MRR, your monthly recurring revenue. Okay. Let's say it's $10,000. We're using $10,000 as an example, but you can go for a cool million, $10 million. Why are we using dollars? Because it's the current currency of the world. There is no place you go to that they will not collect dollar from you. Even in North Korea, they will collect dollar from you. But your naira is not even useful in Cotonou. If you're a Nigerian watching me, it's very terrible. Your naira is useless, even in Ghana. And if you are a Ghanaian and you're thinking your CDs is worth something, try and travel and carry only CDs. It's God that will save you. They don't throw you inside prison. Nobody's going to collect your own currency. So that's the challenge that we have. So US dollar is the real deal. So you want to kind of measure your revenue, your income in US dollars. It's just a right thing to do, okay? At least for now, until some near future comes upon us. So now we know the amount we want. The question too is, how do we get it into our pocket? Who will give us the amount? Listen to me, and this is a little bit against theology of some people. God does not give anybody money. How many of you know that? If you know that, type the word money. God does not give anyone money. So anytime you have found yourself praying in church or in mosque or in any religious center for God to give you money, you're praying a useless prayer. You're wasting your time. Money has nothing to do with God because he's not running a central bank. When he says he will supply your needs, now prayer, then they pray, say, my God shall supply your needs. The supply that God gives is inspire men, other human beings, to give from what they have so that you can have what you need. Did you get me? So what it means is that need, that financial need you have, that money is going to come from other people's pockets. I usually teach my old students, you know this, that the money you're looking for is in other people's pockets. Your money is not in God's pockets. It's not in God's hand. Your money is not in government's hand. Your money is in people's pockets. All right? So you have to first know these facts. If I need 10 million US dollars right now, that 10 million dollars already exists. I am doing the wrong thing if I'm saying, oh Lord, pour me $10 million, provide $10 million. No. All right. The right prayer to God is, God, open my eyes to recognize the people who have my $10 million scattered in their pockets and show me the pathway to use, the leverage to use, the plan I can enact to collect my $10 million from their pockets. The tool that I can use to collect my $10 million from their pocket. When you pray like that, your personal recognition system opens up. That is God's answer to you. He allows you to recognize opportunities. This is the most important word. The only thing heaven, or what I call him God, Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm a Christian, yeah, a very good one at that. Whatever you call God, what he does for you is give you opportunities. So he doesn't give you money. He gives you opportunities. So that opportunity is what translates into what you need. So we all need opportunity that comes in forms of vehicle. For example, you sell something to somebody and the person pays you. What did they pay you? Your money that is in their pocket. So which means finding the people who have my money in their pocket is the first step that I need to take. And what name do we call it? Somebody give me the name. What's the name we call the people who have our money in their pockets? Give me in the chat. Let's see who wins my first gift tonight. Give me in the chat. Give me in the chat. What name do we call the people who have our money in their pockets? Henry says, Elpa. Odox. This guy, why must you always be the one that target market? I like it, but I think Bushra says it the best way. All right, I think it's Bushra. Is it Bushra now? Yeah, Odox was the first to say it. So Bushra said it the right way. All right. So where are you now? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where is Odox now? Yeah. So it's Odox. So he said target market. And then Bushra said target audience. All right. So both of you are correct. Okay. Both of you are correct. So good one. So you know where your money is when you know who you want to target. Those people becomes your target audience. Should I confess something? See, every Sunday I come here and I'm shouting at you, I'm teaching you. It's not because I love you. Yes, I love you. But it's not because of that. It's because you are either my target audience or you are a link to my target audience. Do you hear me? At one point or the other, some of you will pay, and some of you have paid an amount of money to get something that I have that you need. If you have not paid, maybe later one day, there will be something I have that you need that is behind a paid wall. So I will give you, now let's do a little bit of class here. So you have this guy, he has your money. All right. We have you on the other side. And you are eyeing your money. The people of the world will look for how to collect this money from this person without giving this person some kind of gifts. So the way to collect your money from anybody has to be through an exchange. This is the way life works. So whatever I want, life is asking me the question. What happened to my mic? Can you see hear me? My main mic is not coming. Let me bring it back. Okay, so fully I should be able to have my main mic has disappeared. I don't know why, but I know you all still can hear me, so I want to quickly fix that mic. It has not come back. Where are my engineers? Should come and do mic now. Or is there another way? I don't know. Okay, let's hope it will come back. But for now, Let's just continue. Since you can still hear me, so I think that's what matters. The quality of the sound is different. Yeah, so that's the key thing. All right, so there has to be an exchange for you to be able to get your money from the pocket of people into your own pockets. Whenever you try to get your money from people without exchanging something for your money, you're doing what we call illegality. All right, it's illegal. So people will steal public funds, all kinds of things. So you didn't give something in exchange for the money that you are collecting. People will scam. The definition of scam is to promise a value and then have them give you money for that value. But the value was never given. All right, that is what scam means naturally. So the value was never given. The value was not given because there was no value in the first place. They just needed to get the money from people's pocket with a promise of the value. Do you get it now? So that is what happens when you scam people. So in order to get your money from people's pocket, you need to have what to exchange. And it goes in every direction. A lady uses her beauty and her ladyship, all right, to give this man who likes beauty and he has money. So he gives money to the lady while he gets access to the lady's beauty and her body. So whatever name they give it, there was an exchange. The man saw value in the lady saw value in the money of the man. Exchange happens. Everybody is happy. So the same way, your gen is not working, but you have money. The generator repairer needs money. So he comes to fix your gen. All right? And then he gets paid. And you get your gen. Some people cannot relate with this gen story, especially if you are in Ghana and all the country that God has blessed and delivered from electricity problem. But my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, I know you guys can relate very well. All right. So there's always going to be an exchange. So the big question you need to ask yourself is, for my money that I want to collect from people's pockets, what value do I have that they need that I can offer to them so that we can exchange my money that is in their pocket? Do you get that fundamental? So I want you to give me, think about it for like a minute. Okay, think about it for like a minute. How much do you want? All right, how much do you want in the next, say, 1 month? And then ask yourself, what value do you have that you can exchange for that amount? You are in big trouble if the amount you want, you don't have enough value that can exchange for that amount. You're in big trouble. And that is what happens to poor people. Poverty is not having value to give. Broke is having value, but you have not given it. Do you understand me? When you are broke, it's not a bad thing. It's not an evil thing. It's a normal thing. All right? It's a normal thing to be broke. You just simply haven't exchanged value for the money you need. And being broke get levels. If I need 100 million for a project and I have 68 million, I am broke. Because that project that I need 100 million for will not get done. And whatever is at stake will go bad. And the people who expect me to get the 100 million deal done will look at me as something has happened to me. But to maybe my driver or my friend who has only 50K and is trying to raise 1 million, if I tell him I have 68 million, he will say I am rich. Not so. But me that knows that I'm still looking for 30-something million to even do a basic 100 million project, I feel broke. So broke is a relative thing. So you need to recognize that when you are yet to give the value you have to the people who have your money in their pockets, oh my goodness, there's problem. Okay, so that's the most important aspect of this. So let's keep that in mind. So these are the things we talked about. So your target audience, how do you get your target audience? What is your niche? What are the stuff? Go and watch the video. We have dealt with that. And last week, we talked about personal branding 101, all right, which is your core identity. Okay, we talked about your core identity. Who exactly are you? What niche are you supposed to be? What is your mission statement? So your mission statement means this: I have this value to give you if you have my money in your pockets. Write it down. Another way to write your mission statement is to say, I have this value to offer you if you have my money in your pockets. I want to do some disruptions here. I have this value to offer you if you have my money in your pocket. I have this value to offer you if you have my money in your pocket. Do you get it? Do you get it? I have this value to offer you if you have my money in your pocket. So, one of the big problems we have that we have to find a way to solve is the problem of the value that we want to offer. And then the problem of finding the people that needs the value that we want to offer. Okay? It's very important. I'm trying to fix my stuff here, so I hope somebody will come and help me fix it so that I can be able to focus. It's just giving me some serious headache. Why did you leave me? I need the sound thing is not coming up. It has this your mic. It's not working. It's not showing. Maybe you remove it and plug it. And this one self, the sound was still good. It's not as qualitative as it's supposed to be. Don't worry, guys. Next week we are going to do the streaming at the studio, so we'll be able to get the best output for sound. So some of these gadgets are just crazy in the head somehow. Okay, so we talked about the mission statement last week, and today we want to take it a step further by talking about your digital identity. So I'm running personal branding trainings already for you indirectly, but I'm not going in depth in personal branding except you come to my personal branding masterclass. That's when we'll go in depth for all of that. But today, we are going to be taking it a step further to talk about your digital identity when it comes to your personal brand. Okay, so let me take a short break so that we can quickly fix this thing because I am not flowing and it's not nice. So I'm just going to play an interlude. Don't go away. This is a good time to take water, quickly go to the toilet if you have to pee, and share this with somebody. I'll be back.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, there won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr. Kwame and Sam Harvard. Put your eyes together.
Becoming a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's not a function of your nationality. It's not a function of gender, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have mobile money and my 72-year-old mother can send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence and impact anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me better now? This is not the best mic I want, but this is better. Please rate my sound over 10. Rate the sound over 10. Fantastic. All right. It's a 7. Okay, somebody put 10. Okay. Okay, I've gotten to 10. So it means it's good. It means it's good. So the summary of everything I've said so far is we started with mindset, and then we talked about your target audience, your ideal customer, the people who have your money in their pockets. And then we went ahead to talk about personal branding. Started with core identity, which is where we talked about your mission statement. And I said a slang for mission statement is who get the money that I need and also need the value where I carry. Thank you, James. So that's the key thing. And so today we're going to be building. I know how much I want to make. I know who is going to pay me that money. And I know what I want to give to that person. So how do I now set up shop so that these people can find me? Do you understand? How do I set up shop so that these people can find me? So I know who I'm looking for, but I want them to find me. So I need to be present on a device called the internet. So once I'm present on the internet, I can use the internet as the place to be able to connect with the people that I'm trying to serve. So that is where we are. And tonight we're going to be looking into creating your own website. How many people here have a website? If you have a website of your own, type website for me. Put in the comments. If you have a website of your own, type website. Okay? Somebody has a website. Victor Ibini, what is your website's URL? Okay, let's say it this way. If you have a website, type your website URL. I want to try and visit your website. If you have a website, type the URL of your website. You know what URL means. Yeah, okay, good. So I have a URL here already. Let me click it. It's bringing it up. So this is the person's website. You can see a bespoke website design agency. So Victor has a website about website services. Fantastic. So get your website. So if you want to get a website, this is the website you go to be able to get it done. So now, why is this important? Even though this is not his personal website, this is his value website. This is where he delivers value to people. And what Victor has been able to do is say, my money is in people's pockets. The value that I have that I want to share in order to get my money away from their pocket is to give them a beautiful representation on the internet, called a website. So if I find somebody that has my money in their pocket and they don't have a website, I give them a website and I collect my money from their pockets. Is that clear, ladies and gentlemen? So that is what this is doing. Your business is unique. Let's make sure the digital world knows it. You can see. Fantastic. So get your website. If I click on this button, it's going to load to a contact us page. So I'm supposed to fill this stuff and then submit it, or I'm supposed to call this number. Where is this guy? So I'm supposed to call this number or go to this address in Ibadan or send a message or follow and stuff. So that is what I get when I click on contact. All right. Now there are services, which means, yes, the website stuff, but these are the value that I have that you can pick from. All I want is just give me my money in your pocket and collect this value once and for all. Okay. Come on. I'm wondering what you guys are seeing. Let me be sure. What can you see on my screen? Can you see this guy's website, Victor's website? I have a feedback stuff that is showing me something. Okay, yeah. I see that you can see the right thing now. I see that you can see the right thing, so that makes sense. Okay, so so that is an example of a website. Let me open someone else's website. For some reason, College.online is not clickable. I don't know why. So it's difficult for me to visit that. But let me test Samuel Olumuyiwa's own. So this is Samuel Olumuyiwa. Growth made seamless. To get desired result in growth, profit, and opportunity does not have to be had. Grow with new experience. Okay, I don't understand what he's selling yet, but let's look. Empowering businesses with tailored digital solution. Okay, fantastic. So these are his value. So for Samuel, he is saying, your money, my money is in your pocket. My money is in your pocket. And these are the things I have to exchange for it. Web development, social media management, content creation, creative design, digital marketing, branding. Is there another one? Yeah. 6 different ways to collect money from people's pockets. That is his money. Oh, it's not other people's money. It's his money, but those monies are in people's pocket. So what this means is all the money you have are not your money. They are other people's money that are in your pocket, but you will never give them until they give you the things that you want. Okay? So this is what we are talking about. So let me go for the third person. Let me see who else has websites here. Oh, I think that's all the website that they gave me. So there are about 3 people that sent me a website. Let me see if I can copy Felix's websites and paste. Maybe I'm going to be able to see it, but it wasn't showing as a URL link. Okay, so let's see. It's coming up. Fantastic. All right. So I have his websites. Learn from industry experts. Loriem Ipsum. Okay. What is going on, Felix? Is he under construction? Your website is speaking in tongues. Oh. He's kabashing. All right, so I assume that he's still working on it. He's under construction. So he has courses. I think it's a course, it's a learning academy, Learn-Academy. So it's kind of like, okay, this is definitely a template. It's not yet his website. So I want to assume that Felix wants to sell courses. All right, that is the stuff that he wants to sell. That is the stuff that he wants to sell. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, these are examples of websites that people have. Okay, so I want to talk about why you should have your own website. And then I'm going to run you through the elements that should be on your personal brand website so that it can bring money for you by attracting the people that has your money in their pockets. All right. And then I'm going to now take 1 or 2 people and I'm going to build you a website right here on the call. Okay? So the people that I'm going to pick would have to come from Zoom, because in Zoom, I have ability to converse with you in real time. On YouTube, it will take a little bit of delay before I get to hear back from you and all. So it's going to be awkward if I'm doing that on YouTube. But from Zoom is in real time, I'm able to get it. So that's what we're going to do. So let's start from why you need to have a website. Why you need to have a website. So I'm going to go to my board so that I can write for you. Where is my board? Okay, fantastic. Yeah, we're back. So let's clean this, my avatar drawing. All right. The number one reason that I'm going to talk about is you need it for authority building. Okay. People need a way to interact with you without interacting with you. All right. Why is this important? You have a limit. You're a human being. You can't answer everybody at the same time. So you need something that represents you, that tells people all they needed to know about you, so that they can give you your money that is in their pockets. Do you get it? Excuse me. You need something that lets people know why they should give you your money that is in their pockets. All right. So that is the first reason. Number two, you need it as a connection platform. Okay. It becomes a place where people are able to connect to you. That is what your website does. So there's a place of connection and there's a place of business. Sometimes they are not the same, and sometimes they are the same. But you can't do business without connecting. So you need a place to connect, and your website does that to you. Number three, your website attracts people all over the world to you. This is a term we call SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. People all over the world are searching for different things on search engines like Google. And these days, like ChatGPT. People are searching for things on ChatGPT and other large language model, which we call LLM, and they are looking for answers. So when you search on Google or on ChatGPT, the ways they get answers for you is to scan all the websites that exist on the surface web and look for people who have put the answer they are looking for on their websites. They will now display that website for them. The way large language model does the same thing is he doesn't pick a singular keyword, he picks context. All right. If you have ever placed any article on your website that speaks about a specific context, the AI will recommend your website. He will pick it as a data source where he picked what is telling the person that is searching. And then at the same time, he's now going to recommend you as a source for that data, for that information. So it's very important that you know that. So these are part of the benefits of building or having your own website. Let me add just one more. There's a lot, but let me just give you one more. Other benefit for your website is it serves as a sales agent. It's a place where you can sell. It's like a market. All right. It serves like a market. So you're able to sell what you have to offer. So these are like the 4 key things. Sorry, my handwriting is very terrible. Please manage it. You can take a screenshot because I'm going to take this off the page. All right, so now let's go into the next set of theory. I will be giving you about 13 elements that your website needs to have, a personal brand website. So I want you to write it down. I'm not going to write, I'm just going to dictate. The first one is the hero section, which is like the landing section of the page. When they click on your website, the first thing they see is your landing page. All right. The second thing they see is the about section, which is where your bio is placed. Who am I? Now, your bio should always, now your hero section, by the way, should contain your mission statements, because from your landing page, people should know the value they are going to get so they can give you your money that is in their pocket. They should be able to know immediately. So it is very important. Now, the second one is about you. So where you get to talk a little bit about yourself. You talk about your credibility, some of your core values, some of your professional achievements, some of the things you have been able to do, who you have done it for, and a little bit of personal stuff. All right. That's where you get to give that. And then the next one is your personal brand statement or elevator pitch. You're trying to bring back the same thing you did on your hero page. You're bringing it back to them. And then number 4 is your services or your offer. Your services or your offer, what you are selling or what you're giving to people. All right. Number 5 will be your methodology or your framework. Number 6 are social proof, testimonials, things you have done for other people before. That's what you have at number 6. And number 7, we have your portfolio, which highlights some of the things you've done. Now, not all of these things are applicable to everybody, but it's all encompassing. So regardless of the level, you have something there. Number 8 is your lead magnet section. Me, I prefer to even put lead magnet first before my offer. And then number 9 is the content section, where you probably want to share some things, your blog, which is very important, some embedded reel or YouTubes and stuff. And then you have your contact section, which is number 10 now, booking and contact section. And then you have number 11, which is social media integration. You want them to follow you across social media. And then number 12 are your call to action. And then we have number 13, which is your footer. Okay? That's the base of your websites and all of that. So if you have written everything, I want to give you a simple classwork for the next 5 minutes. I'm going to be back to continue, but I want you to write something down under each of these sections that I just called out for you. Write something down under each of these sessions that I've just called out for you about yourself. Okay? So starting with the first, which is your hero session, which is your mission statements, why or what people will benefit on your website. The about you, write something about you. Personal brand statement, which is the same mission, so we bring it back. Your service, what are you selling? What are you giving to people? Do you have a framework? Write your framework. If you have, you don't have, don't worry. Social proof. Is there anyone that has benefited from that thing that you do? Your portfolio, are there any old work that you have? Then number 8, your lead magnet section. And then number 9, your content section. And number 10, how to contact you. Number 11, your social media connect. And number 12, call to action and repeat. And then the 13 is your footer. So quickly take the next 5 minutes and write something down under each of them. When I return, I'm going to pick a volunteer and we're going to break this down and build it practically live in your presence right here. I'll be back.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, there won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr. Kwame and Sam Harvard. Put your eyes together.
Becoming a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's not a function of your nationality. It's not a function of gender, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have mobile money and my 72-year-old mother can send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence and impact anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
So we are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, there won't be any change.
Most importantly, will you take action repeatedly? Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr. Kwame and Sam Harvard. Put your eyes together.
a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's not a function of your nationality. It's not a function of gender, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have mobile money and my 72-year-old mother can send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence and impact anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, welcome back. Who has been able to write something? What number did you stop at? Give me in the comment section. What number did you stop at? What number did you stop at? Okay, someone's asking for number 7. Yeah. Okay, before we get into the practicals, there are 2 things I want to quickly establish. Very importantly. Number 1, this word, relationship. Relationship is the most underrated word in our current existence. Excuse me. If I say the word relationship, what comes to your mind? Do you think about a boy or do you think about a girl? Do you think about a man or a woman? What comes to your mind when you see the word relationship? My connection with people. Thank you, Richard. What comes to mind when you see the word relationship? Okay, Sikira says, I sell foodstuffs and provisions, combos. Do I need a website? Yes, you need a website. And that's even why I want to do this quick one that I want to do before we get into the practicals of building a website. So relationship, interaction with people, connection, interaction between people. All right. So everything you will need in your entire life is going to come through relationship. Everything you will need in your entire life is going to come through relationship. So a very simple way to understand the word relationship is this phrase. other people. So the language that I'm speaking right now is other people's language. The money that I have in my bank accounts is other people's money. The skill of speaking and teaching that I have is other people's skill. All right? The clothes I'm putting on is other people's clothes. And I may get the clothes too, but no be me make them. So someone else had to make the clothes for me to have access to the clothes. Did you get what I mean though? So it's not me that made the clothes, but I bought it before somebody will now go and say I dey borrow clothes to come and teach inside these people. All right. Food is other people's food. All right. So there is almost nothing. Even sex, you still need other people. So everything you want to do in this life revolves around other people. Are you learning something, guys? So your relationships is about your interaction with other people in order to produce any of these things that you need in life. So I want you to type. Oh, before you type, I want you to say, put your right hand on your chest and bring this and say, my name is Sam Harvard and I'm into relationship business. My name is Sam. Don't say your name is not Sam Harvard. Put your own bloody name there. My name is Sam Harvard. So it was when I was doing NYC, the soldier guy that was training us, and he was trying to teach us how to do the vows. So it was like, mention your bloody name. So my name is Sam Harvard, and I'm into people's business. I'm into relationship business. Sorry. I'm into relationship business. I'm into relationship business. So your business is relationship business. The moment you recognize this and you understand it very well, you will be fine. Period. So, in relationship, the laws of relationships that we have heard, either in marriage relationship, in work relationship, whatever, those same laws applies to our wealth creation or our income generation. All right? They apply as well. So the more relationship expert you become, the more money you make. The more of a relationship expert you become, the more money you make. The richest man in the world is an excellent man in relationship. And I can say this humorously, like by even literally, the guy is crazy. He's very crazy. He's just giving ladies belly anyhow. He's just impregnating people anyhow. He's burning children. And but I mean, that's an extreme, but that's not what I'm saying. He's in relationship business. Mark Zuckerberg just spent 15 billion US dollars to buy a relationship. All right? He just spent 15 billion US dollars to buy a relationship. What does that mean? He recognizes relationship is everything. All right? Relationship is everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to know how to build the best relationships. or how to be an expert at relationships. Okay? So the total essence of personal branding, let me show you something crazy, is starting with who I am. What value? So it starts with who, it starts with what value I have to offer. All right. And then it starts with, it goes to where. That's the platform that I want to be. So me plus my value comes on the platform, and we sort of put a kind of magnet, positive, negative. And this magnet now, can you hear me? Give me 111 in the chat if you can hear me now. My internet disappeared temporarily, so I've connected to another one. My internet disappeared temporarily. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh. All right, so y'all can hear me. Fantastic. And you can still see me. Okay. That devil is a liar. It's cracking. Oh boy. Am I good now? I'm back. I'm back. What's the feedback? Oh, okay. You couldn't even watch downstairs anymore. I'm not using this anymore. I don't know why it went off. So I'm using my... That's one of the problems we have in Nigeria. Network will mess you up. They said there's one new one that MTN has brought now that they install like Starlink. We'll need to find out. Let's have it. Okay, fantastic. So what was I saying before this network took me away? Okay, so I was talking about community. So the entire purpose of all the things we're trying to do is to build a community. A community is a group of people who have our money in their pockets. All right, a group of people who have our money in their pocket. So when you learn to build a relationship business, everything you need, comes to you. So your magnets, okay, someone say I should continue from so the magnet that you are creating is going to attract people to you through the content that you have. All right. So content creation attract people to you, and these people find some value in what you have to offer. And from the value that they find in what you have to offer, they build a relationship with you. And with this relationship, you can convert it to income. That's what we call community. So this is very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me the best way to do affiliate marketing, it is by building a community and selling to that community what they need. So if you want to succeed down the line and remain successful in affiliate marketing, you first need to be able to build a community. Then you can sell anything that the community members need to them. Do you get it? You can sell anything that the community members need. You can sell it to them. But you have to start from, building the community. If you try to start from selling things, just promoting and all, and there's no community, the day you don't do adverts, you will not eat. But if you build a community, you don't need to do advert anymore. You're able to communicate with the people that you have relationship with, and then you get whatever you want from them. Now, how is this important to you if you're not an affiliate marketer or you're not doing affiliate marketing yet? There's nothing wrong with affiliate marketing. It's just the approach that people take that is wrong. Every customer you would have are people. They are other people, all your customers. Your friends and family, if they are also other people. They might not even be a customer to you, but whatever customer you are going to have is always going to be someone else. So that relationship part is important. Please, when I'm saying relationship, let us be clear. I'm not saying dating. I'm not saying love affair. I'm not saying don't go and do that CEO guy that is hugging HR inside camera. All of you saw that story. Don't go and become, that's not the relationship we are talking about. I'm talking about human interaction. All right. So when you learn human interaction, you will be able to build something that brings money to your pocket, because all the money you'd ever need are in other people's pockets. Okay. So that is very important that I make that clarity. So when you want to build relationship, you find a platform where you can connect with people. One of those platforms is what you call social media. But social media, you don't own it. Anything can happen to your social media account. You need something that you own, and that is your websites and your email lists. Okay, your website and your email list. These two things are important. Now, somebody says, Sam, I'm doing physical business. I need all of this. And yes, you do. Why? Because our world is changing. It's just that in Africa or some of the local places in Africa, they have not embraced it in mass yet. But very soon, it will become the order of the day, and it's fast becoming so. That's number one. Number two, one of the biggest problems we have in Africa is that our children are not taught to build solutions for the whole world. They are taught to get a job and earn a living, most preferably government job. All right. I remember while growing up, we celebrate people when they said they got federal government job. It's like they have made it in life. How many of you grew up in that era where they said the person got federal government job? You feel like they have made it in life. Eh? If you can relate, type FG. If you can relate. Federal government job, oh my goodness, is the best thing after sliced bread. All right. But all of those things are slavery, really. Because while they are celebrating federal government job, their mates in developed places or better developed places are thinking of creating they are thinking of creating Facebook and Instagram that we would use. All right. Facebook or Instagram that we would use. I was doing a research recently. Let me just share this story with you. It's funny, but it's interesting. How many of you know how YouTube came to be? Anybody? And this is one example of the power of mindset of a community, a power of mindset of a tribe of people. Who knows the story of how YouTube was founded? Let me tell you. There is a guy considered one of the greatest musicians of all time. You all know him. He used to dance like moonwalk. We call him Michael Jackson, yeah? Michael Jackson has a sister called Janet Jackson who was supposed to perform at Super Bowl some years ago. On that particular day, she was supposed to perform with another another popular artist. I've forgotten the name of the guy now. Is it Bruno Mars or something? One of these guys. So Janet Jackson, who also performed, again, the guy who hold her corsets, yank it off, but she's wearing another stuff inside that is a red color. So that red color on will be reviewed. So during the halftime, and this stuff is watched by over 100 million people live. So they did their beautiful musical performance, and towards the end, when it was time for them to do their plan, the devil collect water, drink. As the guy took hand like this, hey, and yank the thing, he just yank everything. Bobby came out. Hey, brother. So she quickly carried the thing. So the news went off. She became the most searched person on Google at that time. And one guy that was working in PayPal, I think it was searching the internet for the video of the Bobby. You know, guys, bad guy, maybe he wants to do soapy on top the thing. So he was looking for the stuff, and God will judge all of you. That if you hear that, oh, somebody's stuff leak, you will start to. There's one guy. He's my friend. I'm considering still calling him a friend or not. But he's a great guy. He's phenomenal in a lot of things. But he has this bad habit. How many of you remember this Equatorial Guinea news about one guy that has 400 videos of him doing ta-ta-ta with other people's wives and girlfriends? So when that news broke, the guy now came. He said, have you heard what they say is happening? I said, what's happening? He said, yeah, there's this guy. Yeah. Do I have the video? I said, are you okay? Like, why would you even think I will have such video? He said, he wants to watch. So you grab. So the guy that founded YouTube was looking for video of that act and couldn't find. And was like, how nice will it be if there's a platform where people can just upload videos and normally and stuff and all that? And he called a couple of his friends and they started coding. And after a couple of months, YouTube was born. Today, YouTube is everything. But it came from somebody wanting to watch a video of someone's Bobby. But what's the point I'm making from here? Those guys, their natural orientation prompts them to create products that the whole world can use. But in Africa, people are not thinking like that. People are thinking government job. People are thinking NYSC. All right? An average young person who goes to school sees NYSC as an achievement. Our focus are on the wrong things. We're trying to build something sustainable, something big with the wrong things. So by design, the way we think already makes us small. Some years ago, there was one network marketing business that came to Nigeria. I was part of them. But I noticed that the company, which is an American company, was not doing much. It is myself and my team that was doing everything. So I was like, why do we have to be the one gathering money for these people? Because we're the one training the people, we're the one doing everything. Guys, let's come together and create something of our own that will give this value to people. We'll charge them something smaller, we'll make money, they get the value, and everybody is happy. They look at me like I was crazy. A few months after, maybe 2 months later, I launched my own. Hey, when the leaders saw it, they came to fight. How dare you betray the... I said, what concern me? Did I sign a contract that I cannot do? I came up with my own. And guess what? In 6 weeks, $2.5 million income. In 6 weeks. All right? That same stuff that I built went to 14 countries. I had a branch in Kenya because I traveled to Kenya that year. We launched it in Kenya, registered it in Kenya, built a specific website for Kenya.ke. And people were paying in dollars in Kenya. A country, that was my first time going. All right, I sent a particular young man that is married to a Kenyan woman for 10 years. So he went ahead, he talked to a couple of people, and then I visited Kenya, brought them, I had meetings with them. We had the launch event. The website was released, and boom, business is running in another man's country. I returned to Nigeria. Okay, because I am thinking global. I'm thinking whatever it is I'm doing. As I'm talking right now, there are people who are listening to me from different countries. They are not Nigerian. I'm currently Nigerian. I may not be Nigeria again soon. So just keep that in mind. All right. So I'm currently in Nigeria. I'm currently a Nigerian in Nigeria. So there are people who are listening who are not Nigerian because we create something that can add value to them. And we are using platforms made by people like us. All right. Who create something for the global scene. So you must be thinking global, even if you are still localized. There is almost nothing on this planet that did well, that was not, that did not ride on the platform of the media. So the more global the media is, the more global your impact will be. Okay, so just have that in mind. And I want to lay all this foundation before we get into, I think because of time, I might only build one website today. So don't worry, I'll finish the website in less than 30 minutes or 15 minutes. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the first thing that I want to say. The second thing I want to say before we go into the practical is whatever you want to achieve these days, you can compress 1 month's work into 2 hours because of AI. So you need to ask yourself, this thing that I'm about to do, how can AI help me? How can AI help me? So there are things that I'm doing today that I was wondering, August last year or July last year, these AI tools exist. I was still doing this thing manually, spending time and days on simple projects that with AI, I get it done in minutes. So there is no limit to the things you can do when you understand the power of AI and how to leverage it. Okay, so I am going to use AI to do 2 things. I'm going to use AI to craft a website brief, and I'm going to use AI to build the websites, everything in few minutes. Okay, so what does this mean for you? It means you will need to go and use AI to build your own websites. So as an affiliate marketer, you are not affiliate marketer. You are a value concierge. Let me change that for you. An affiliate marketer is a middleman that connects value with the people looking for the value. And you are in the same business as Amazon. And Amazon is $1 trillion company. So affiliate marketing is not a side hustle. It's a real business. Every supermarket is an affiliate marketing business because it's a connector. The difference between supermarkets sometimes is that they go buy the product and stock it. All right. But there is this new thing that started about 20 years ago called e-commerce. E-commerce don't store things. They simply create a platform where the buyer can find the product and then buy the product. The owner of the product is the one that delivers the product. So that has changed our world. Okay? So it's very important that you know the kind of business you are doing and how you define it for yourself, because there are lots of you who did affiliate marketing and you're ashamed of it today. You're ashamed because of the way it was operated. All right. And that is what we are changing in LAP 2.0. All right. I can't just wait for us to launch fully. But from the family meeting, I'm changing that narrative. If you go through the affiliate training, I'm not done. I'm still coming to drop some big bombshell in that affiliate training. It's changing how you do affiliate marketing. Okay. So affiliate marketing is you being a concierge. A concierge is a middleman. All right. So it's a well dignified profession or dignified business model. Okay. So keep that in mind. So we're going to use AI to get these things done. Are you ready? So I need my volunteer. Please raise your hand. Raise one finger. If you are on Zoom and you like us to use you as a first volunteer. So I have Felix David Ogun Seha is the first hand I'm seeing. Fema is just saying, please use me. You did not raise hand. That's why I did not see you. So there's a place to raise hand. You don't raise hand inside the comment. There is a button for hand raising for reaction. So when you do that button something, it will show me on the list of participants that your hands is up. And then from there, I'm able to now do something for you. So I'm going to start our quick journey tonight. I want to see if I can do two, but at least I will do one. So I'm going to start with Felix David Ogunsea. So Felix, you're going to need to be able to talk back to me. So let me give you ability to unmute yourself. Can you unmute? Please say something. Let me hear you, sir. Oh, fantastic. So I can hear you. Good evening. Thank you. Okay, so where do I start from? Oh. Okay, so let me start from here. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me bring here. Okay, so we have this guy. So I want to find out some things about you. Let me see if AI knows you. Is this your real name, Felix David Ogunsea? Yes. Okay, so do a brand audit for Felix. Your name is hyphenated. Yes. David. I'll go and write Gavid. David. Maybe I'm hungry. Ogun. Sarah. Okay, so let's see if AI knows you. If he doesn't know you, we'll do something else about that. So he's searching the web. Can see. Okay, is this you? Identify as electrical electronics and computer engineering professional with roles in online business entrepreneur. Okay, I need to do something. Because what? I want to, yeah. So let me use this one. The first one did not do what I want, so let me use this one. Let me see if this is going to do differently. So he's searching the web. We are trying to look for you. So you see that this one is a bit different now. Sir, is this you? This is you. Okay, fantastic. So AI knows you. Yay. So your identity confirmation, your name is Felix David Ogunsa, aka Soluas. Is that the way you pronounce this? Which one? Okay, is S. Okay, yeah, this is X. Okay, how do you pronounce this, your AKA? Ah, it gives you Soluas or how is it pronounced? It says so Olua is what I'm saying here. So Oluas. So Suluas. Okay. So it identifies you. So you say your expertise is electrical, electronic, and computer engineering, online business coaching, entrepreneurship, and education. So it picks some of your profile from LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube channel, and also on Twitter. Your niche appears to be a technical educator and entrepreneur coach with a philanthropic edge. Abby? So you like working with school children. All right. So this is your personal brand score. This is a very terrible score. 22 over 100. This is not good at all. He's critical. He's in what do you call it? He's in critical condition, life support. You need to build it. You can see my screen, sir. Bah? Good. So this is your scorecard. This is your results. So content consistency 3 over 10. Say you active. Your last active was like 1 or 2 years ago. You are now dormant online. So in most of your pages, you don't post content. So you're not creating content. So that is why it's giving you this score. Your visual identity is 2 over 10. You don't have any brand visual like logo, images. Most of these things do not exist. So they have very few things to say about you based on your visual identity. Thought leadership, which is your technical stuff. So your technical and motivational, but few in-depth shares. So means you have not really shared what you know. All right, because what makes you a solid personal brand is sharing your opinion as an expertise in your field. All of you have a field. All right, it's called your niche. Sharing your opinion about those things is, if you check my own for this thought leadership, you probably find a 9 or a 7, 8, 9. That's what you find there, because I have content that speaks about my opinion about my area of focus that is online. So it's able to give me that easily. Your engagement level is also 2 over 10. You have small audience on Instagram, very low on LinkedIn. Community building, also 2 over 10. You don't have any formal group or community presence that is known. Monetization, the same 2 over 10. You don't have any service funnel. You post some occasional coaching invitations, and that is about all. Your platform presence, 3 over 10. Profile across social media, but minimal activities. Means that you have presence on some social media platform, but you have really no activities. And then funnel automation. You don't even have any funnel. So it just gave you 1. Thank God you didn't put 0. Your SEO and discoverability is also 2 over 10. Now, how do you fix SEO and discoverability? This is actually one of the goal of what we are trying to build. You want people to be able to find you easily, and you want to be recommended to people as the solution to their problem, to a specific problem. All right. So this means your search engine optimization, when people are searching for a keyword, not for your name now, they're searching for something in your field, your name should be part of the top 10 that search engine is going to return to them. All right. So when we're searching for something, if you search for affiliate marketing in Africa, my name go day top 10. If you search for it in Nigeria, probably number 1 or number, it's go share there somehow, or maybe now because I'm rebranding to personal branding experts. All right.
you're going to see my name somehow in all those things. All right. And then we have social proof. There's no testimonials or visible client outcome. So that's why it gives you this score. So this score is very bad. And you need to attend my personal branding masterclass so we can begin to fix this. Okay, sir? You need to attend it. It's not expensive. It's anything you have that you pay. It's technically free. And if you're an LAP, you even get 90% discount again. So attend it. So it gives observations and everything. It gives you a 12-month strategic plan, and then it asks you to reach out to VAD Media. That's my company, so we can help you to get your stuff done. But let's keep that aside. Now we want to build a website for this personal brand, and that is why we are here. So what we need to do now is I'm going to ask AI to help me craft a personal brand website stuff. So create your website and lead magnet. It's already suggesting it. You can see number 2, create your website and lead magnet content. So I'm just going to type number 2 and I'm going to run it. So AI is going to work on it and it's going to get me everything that I need in order to build your website. So it's actually creating a JSON file that I'm going to be able to use to get your stuff done. So this JSON is what I'm going to take to another AI to create your website in few minutes. So how does this work for you guys that are here? Is you can use AI to get your website done in a very short period. These are 76 line of code. So I'll copy this and then I'll come to my AI tool. I'm going to open a new stuff. The name is called Lovable. It's something you all can use. That different ones. So you can use Lovable. That's what I use. So I'm going to paste what I have and I'm going to run it. So it is running, it's building your website. I am not the one doing it, he's the one doing it. I can put it in code mode so I'm seeing what it's doing. See, it's writing the code. So it's going to keep doing that and I'm going to come back to look at it when it is done. So it's searching the web, it's creating different things. I'll create a stunning personal brand website for Felix David Ogunshare that embodies his journey as a tech entrepreneur and educated, you know. So it's going to put in all the elements that I asked and it's going to put everything together for you as your website. And there are a lot more things that can be done on the website. So we're going to come back to the website part. All right. So are you learning something? Okay. So fantastic. Yes, please go ahead. Okay. So it's a tool that I created. It's a tool that I created with AI. I'm actually trying to put it on my AI websites. But when I integrated it, the result it was giving me was mediocre. It wasn't top notch. So, but I have it's a custom GPT that I trained. So part of the things that I'm going to be doing is to give the student of my personal branding class the prompts that they can use for their own ChatGPT in order to create their brand audit. So once you have the prompts and you create your brand audit, you'll be able to see everything about yourself. Then you use the same prompt to tell it to help you write your website scripts. All right. And then when it writes it for you, you can return it as JSON file. That is the one that looks like code, or it can just give you as normal text. So you now copy it and take it into a website builder, an AI website builder. There are different ones. There's Bolt, there's Lovable, there is what's the name of this new guy? There's Vercel, there is Base 44. There's so many, but I use Lovable because it's the one I started with, and I'm kind of a loyal person. Once Uh, so I stick to it. So that was what I used to get your stuff out, and in order to be able to build your website. So he's still working on the website. Once it's done, what is left is just to edit here and there, add your pictures and everything, and it's going to make the work interesting. So let's go further. While we are waiting for this, there's something else we need to do. I want to do I want us to design a logo for this brand. So give me suggestions of the kind of logo we could use for him. And then I'll pick the best one and then you go and create it. So the website is ready. I'm going to go there now so that you see the first look of your website. You see how fast it is to deliver the website. So this is your first website. So let's make it big. Ladies and gentlemen, engineered by training, entrepreneur by passion. So this is a personal brand website for you. So helping young professionals launch sustainable online business with proven systems and mentorship that actually works. Download my free guide, read my story. Meet Felix David Ogunsea. Felix is a trained electronic engineer turned educator and business coach with a passion for helping young Africans turn skills into income. He's built platforms and trainings that empower aspiring entrepreneurs to create digital assets, build their personal brands, and grow profitably online. We have a system thinker, we have result focus, we have community builder. So this is what he can say about you. All right. And then get my free starter guide. So it has also created a kind of lead magnet for you. And then some of your recent contents. So these are like blog posts that you make. It creates those blog posts for you so you can put your own real stuff there later. Mentorship that moves you forward. So it also creates a signature program for you. All right. And then testimonial. These are all the elements that I listed for you guys earlier. That's what you are seeing here now. So these are some testimonials. Build a brand that pays you. All right. And then your footer. So David, if I put your picture here, how would you rate this website that you just saw? Over 10. Okay. So all we need to do is just put your picture here. So let me see if I can get your picture on Google. Let me see if I can get your picture on Google. Something that might be nice. Felix David Ogun Seha. Is that Edo? Ondo, okay. So images. This is you? Is this you, sir? This Agbada man. Okay, so I recognize your face now. So I want to do some magic. That's why I'm asking if that was you. So I think this is also you. Okay. Okay. So let's go with this. Let's download this. It's low quality, but it will work. Save images. Okay, saving it. Let's go to this guy. You did not snap a lot of photos. Okay. Okay, part of the things that you guys need to do is to is to have good pictures online. Okay, so let's go and do some abracadabra. Material silhouettes, light bulb. Okay, so it has given me logo ideas. Okay, so let me do this. I noticed David doesn't have a lot of pictures online, but I found one of his picture. I'm going to attach it to this message. I want you to study the face and create a professional portrait from the face. Make sure the facial feature does not change and it still looks very much like David, but make the professional image come out using this other attached image as a reference. Okay, you see what I want to do? I want to use AI to create photo for you since you do not have one. Add photos and files. Yeah, fantastic. Where is David's stuff? Where is my stuff? Oh, what happened? Downloads. Okay, this download is the same thing. Image. Yeah, this is it. Put it. So I want to get a professional shot. Where is Google? Let me use Google Lab. Where's my Google Lab? Google Lab, Google Lab, where are you? Okay, I think I should have Google Lab here. Okay. So Felix, what is your age range? Like 50s, 60s, 70s? Sir? So that's 50s. Okay, that's 50s. All right. So give me a male pro. I could have said use Word to prompt this thing. Or let me use Word, Jerry. I don't like typing when I'm prompting. Give me a male professional headshot, preferably African, in his 50s. Oh, I didn't say what he will be wearing. What's your favorite color, sir? Okay. A pink suit. And what? And brown. Okay, let me swap it. Wearing a brown suit and a pink tie. Because before you go and appear like a fireman, let me adjust the thing. I wanted to give him a pink suit, and so this thing don't look like it look like something else. So I want to use this thing to generate like it's brown. Okay, so you can see what it brings. So this is not you, but this gives us an idea of what you will look like. Sir? Yeah. Let me look at your face again. You don't keep beards, do you? You are clean shaved. Okay, so I can't use this guy with beard. He's going to go and add beard for you. Okay, so now I got this. Let's come back to where we are. So I'm going to be adding the image that I just generated, which is going to be a reference. Image FX. Where are you? Okay, so I'm going to use this. Don't worry. Swap the face of the man in suit for Felix's face. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let ChatGPT go and do his magic. So it's going to go and create a photo for you. Let's see. Hopefully, it's going to look like you, because I couldn't find a lot of your pictures. Because if I find like 5 of your pictures, I will give it a reference. So it's going to create something that is similar. So it's not going to look exactly like you, but it will suffice a little bit for the test. So I just want to insert the picture into the website, and I'll publish the website and send you the link also. Okay, so it's working. Hmm. So let me do something crazy. On the hero section, I want you to display a couple of testimonial cards. Let it be floating on the profile image on the hero section. Okay, let me run this while I come to. By the way, I just opened an opportunity for people who want to learn how I create websites and apps with AI. And you want to learn directly with me by watching me work for my clients. I mentioned it last week that I was going to open it for 5 people. I decided to double that number. So I'm taking 10 people. I have 1 more slot left. If you want to take it, it's just 200,000. Reach out to me and then take that slot tonight. The Lord bless you. We are starting our stuff tomorrow. ChatGPT is scaring me. Oh. This head that I'm seeing, it's not looking like our man. Okay. Boarded, have you? So it has added what I asked it to add, but it's too big. The floating testimonial cards are too big. I want them to be smaller, and let it be a little transparent. Reduce the opacity a little bit. Fantastic. So it's doing that, and let's come back. Oh, the face look like you a little bit. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please, on a scale of, sir, it's because you have cap. It's because you have cap. It's because you have a cap. Okay, so let me try. But by the time he's doing the second one, it's going to bring someone that doesn't look like you. I trust. Okay, I think I will still feed. Sir? Yeah, the face resemble you. Yeah, but it's just the board there, David. The suit? Okay. Okay. What do you mean by oblong? Okay. And so it's merged your face with this man's face. And because we had a very limited data to train it with, it's just one photo. And this your photo self is low resolution. Assuming I have 5 nice portraits of you, you'll be shocked. It will look just like you. So, but this one, we're just managing it. But let me tell it to remove the bald head. You are not a bald headed person. Felix does not have a bald head. He has a very nice hairstyle. And I want you to regenerate the image and give him an hairstyle similar to the reference image I gave you earlier. Make sure you retain his facial feature and make sure the face does not look oblong. Study his reference image again and create for me a more excellent portrait. So I'm going to need to add your face again, because if I don't add it again, it's going to, the person that I will bring will look like Buhari, and you don't want that. You don't want that at all. So image effects, yeah. So I'm giving both the man's stuff and your own. Okay, fantastic. Let it run. Let me go and look at the edit I made. So now the face is showing and the stuff has a little bit opacity. Fantastic. Okay, let me do something incredible. I want to give, I want to change the landing page style. Oh, I'm not, my VPN is not on. I mean, it's still generating your photo, using the opportunity to look for something else to do. Something nice. Most of these people don't even create personal brand related assets. So I'll just get an asset I can use that you would like. Let me use this guy. This guy be the best. You'll be the best. Wondering which one to use. As a video. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's just use something nice. Let me use this. Okay. Copy the prompt. I want us to redesign this hero session using the style of the prompt I'm going to add for you below. Okay, so that's added that, and then I'm going to dump this and then run it. Okay, it's running. Let's go back to ChatGPT. Oh dear, come on, network. I don't know why ChatGPT does that. If you're running or generating an image and you go out of the app, sometimes it just stops. All right, I believe you guys are learning something already. Please, if you are... WordPress. It's just the stress. The difference is the stress. The difference is the stress. Like, I can do so many things with what I'm trying to do for you. If you were like my paid clients, there are so many beautiful things you can do on that website that will shock you. So this one is just like the surface level thing, and it's already looking good, and it's going to look a lot better now because of the stuff that I asked it to do. And by the time it's done, I believe it's going to look a lot more better than it currently looks. So let's wait for this image to generate. Does anyone have any question? Oh, there's Swansea. Swansea raises hands. I think we can be doing Swansea's own too while we are waiting. Swansea, say something to me. Hello, Swansea. Your hands up. Who is my second volunteer? Okay, Fema, you have been shouting. Fema, raise hand now. Let me go and look for you. Hello, Fema. Sir, it has given you L. Thank God. It has given you L. Fema, unmute yourself and talk to me. Thank you. Say something. Oh, Fema is a lady. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new website. Cameroon. Do you like this one better? Felix. Felix, can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, rate this landing page over 10 compared to what we had before. This was what we had before, and this is what we have now. So this Meet Felix stuff, I can now redesign it and insert his photo there. But let's go and look at the photo that is creating. So we will manage this. This is the best he can create. This doesn't look like you as much as this guy looks like you, Sha. So let me take this. I'm gonna need to add this image. ChatGPT, yeah. I want you to redesign this Meet Felix David section, include his photo, his portrait photo that I just added for you, and redesign the card to be seamless and more attractive. Okay, so that's all I need to do, and it's working. We're going to come back to that later. Meanwhile, let me do a new page so I can use it for Fema. Fema, tell me about you. What is your full name? Chineke, type it in the chat. I have to copy it. I cannot type that. Okay, you want, you can either type it in the chat or call it for me so I go dey type am. B. Okay, type. So I will just copy. It's in the chat, Abi. So I'm going to just copy this and then we can work with it. Not BOG. It's BOH. Okay, good. So let me correct it. Bongong. Is this name from Chinese? It sound like Chong Chong. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Let's see if they recognize you online. Do an audit for. Okay, so I'm going to run you. And let's see. It's analyzing. It has disappeared. Okay, it's back. Analyzing. To proceed, I'll need to conduct a structural review based on that. I'll now run audit using the principle. Ewo, he did not know you. It just gave me something else. Don't worry. What name do you use on social media? Hold on. I expect you to give me an identity confirmation first before we proceed to work on the brand audit. So please run it again and confirm for me that we have. Okay. There's a different name, Felicity. Baby, oh, sorry, oh. I expect you to give me an identity. Please run it again and confirm for me that we have. Okay, let me see if this will work. Okay. Let me let you mute for now. Okay, so I think it has found you. Cameroon GC advanced level result on the AWO. Is your GCE that is find the evidence of existence. Current activity, no public facing profile branding or niche focus contents. Ooh. So this is going to be a bit of a difficult work because okay, I'll come back to you. Let's go and rock our engineer's website. Engineer, your website is ready. Engineer by training. You can see. Meet Felix. Is Felix still here? You must have muted. So I won't be able to hear you. So this is your website. Let me see what I can do. I can come to publish and edit this. Felix David. Rename project. Fantastic. So I have. Let me publish it. So let me see. Felix is muted. Well, let me see if I can unmute him. Hello, sir. So if you want to check Felix's website, this is the link. So yes. Yeah, I can hear you now. So I want to post his website link so that everybody can check it out. But I want to check for the mobile responsiveness of your website. So let me quickly do that. Come back here, here, here. All right, so this is what your website looks like on mobile. I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been able to create the first phase of a personal brand website for engineer Felix David. Unfortunately, we could not do FEMA and time has gone. So, FEMA, come to Personal Brand Masterclass. That's where we have enough time to dig deep into all of these things. Okay? So, but if you didn't get anything from tonight, your personal brand website needs to have. The reason you should have one. All right. And then I also showed you how to build one, and we built one together. So I think that is where we'll start. Yeah, so by next week, we are going to be going into content. We're going to be talking engaging content, generating engaging content, generating engaging content that you will put on social media. So we'll do social media setup. I'll do brand audit for you. If you have Instagram, YouTube, and all of this, and you're not getting the kind of stuff you're supposed to get, we'll work on it together next week. And then I'm going to help you with your content stuff. So we have done website today, which is week 4. So next week, which is week 5, we're going to be working on engaging content. So I'm going to dissect the principle of hook for you. And I think we'll probably even focus on hook and create that. So the week after, we're going to go into SEO and every other thing that is supposed to be. So we have so many things coming up. You don't want to miss the family meeting. Don't wait to be reminded. Family meeting we hold 9 p.m. every Sunday. All right. And for those people on Zoom, the link we're going to give you from next week is going to be the link we're going to be using every week. So just set alarm every Sunday, 8:55 p.m. When it rings, just join, get your notes, get it ready so we can get this done. Can you help us so we can get our own website so we can follow along? Yes, I've showed you how to do all of this. Number 2, if you are on the premium package on LAP 2.0, log in. There is a training on vibe coding you can use. Get started with that. You have it. It's already in your dashboard on the app. Go and watch it. If you are not yet a member and somebody invites you, get back to them, get their link and register. All right. It's not expensive. There's a free pack, but the paid pack is where you get this training. That's for dedicated training on vibe coding. But for those who want to vibe code with me, I have just one last slot. It's 200,000 from 1 million. So you can reach out and take that tonight. After tonight is gone. So every other thing is now generic class. So, but these 10 people, they're going to have access to me directly and watch me as I work. And then I want to train them so I can give them work to be doing for me, for the clients that we are working with under VAD Media. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of this class. And I'll see you all next week. Jordan, go and send me a message so that you will not cry. You know what I mean. All right, let's go to Cameroon tonight a little bit.
Hello, Douala. Hello, Cameroon. Hello, Africa. Hello, Nigeria. And hello, world. You are welcome to the 40 Streams Conference here in Douala, Bonanjo, and La Falaise. Beautiful people, it's going to be an amazing day. This is the 40 Streams Conference and the launching of Lenoflix affiliate program in Cameroon.
What you do not identify, you cannot confront. And what you don't confront, you cannot conquer.
I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, loot is back. Blame it on that contour. The hood call it Ludiac. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I clean.
We learn, we earn, and we flex.
Back it up, my niggas call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money.
Hello, Douala. Hello, Cameroon. Hello, Africa.